What's going on, y'all? How's you guys' day going? Hope you're having a good day. My day's good. Thank you for asking. So you didn't see there was a roast of Kevin Hart, which really wouldn't even have called it much of a roast at all, to be honest. It was just a lot of really bad jokes. And when I say that, I hope that there's some credibility to what I say, because I grew up watching people like Patrice O'Neal and Cat Williams. I watched a little bit of Tom Segura. He was kind of funny. Bruce, that's another underrated one. I don't hear too much about him. I wish he did more, beside the point, right? But I watched it and I couldn't even finish it. I got to Lizzo. I got to the part where Lizzo came on, and once she started making her jokes, I was like, man, this is lame. Like, I chuckled. Don't get me wrong, I chuckled. I laughed a little bit here and there. The only guy that I thought, or the only person I should say, the only person that I thought actually made any real jokes was the person that was a friend of Kevin Hart's. I think his name was Naeem. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. I think that's what his name was. It was that guy. He was the only one who actually had some jokes to make. And even then, most of his jokes weren't that funny. He was only a couple, right? There was only like maybe 3 at most. And the rest were just, man, like, I don't know. And then obviously I wanted to see Cat Williams go up there and talk. Man, my voice cracked. I wanted to see Cat Williams go up there and talk and squash the beef, if that was even real. You know, you never know with all the BS that goes on in Hollywood. And that's another thing. That was another thing I wanted to talk about. Was the jokes about Epstein and Diddy, I thought were like, are we serious? Like, that may as well have been the biggest middle finger, like throwing up the bird to your face, I think I've ever seen in my life, right? Like, don't get me wrong, ever since the Epstein files have came out, the government and just Hollywood and politics and elites, everyone, right? They have done some pretty heinous things in terms of like, F you, we know that you know that we don't care and we're gonna do what we wanna do anyways, right? Like, they've had that attitude this entire time, so it's not a surprise. But what's more so a surprise is everyone else's reaction to it. Now, sure, I guess I haven't technically gone out and checked for reactions, or I haven't technically gone out to see what people are saying, but even just the people in the crowd, I don't know if the entire crowd is elites and Hollywood and whatnot. I hope not, right? Like, I hope there are some real people in there, in the audience, that were laughing at these jokes, right? And jokes, I should say. But man, they made quite a few Epstein jokes, and I was expecting it. I was expecting them to talk about it. I was expecting them to bring it up. But man, I just like, I don't know. I guess it just never loses the sting to see just how little they really care, right? Like, it really is, there really isn't even a word for it. Like, wow. Like, this is reality. And what made it really funny, or maybe I shouldn't say funny, but what made it so interesting was that watching the roast, right? And Tom Brady was cringing me out. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. I was getting really cringed out watching Tom Brady try to make jokes. Anyways, what I was gonna say was, it's so interesting because watching that made me want to go rewatch the comedians that I grew up watching. So I watched Cat Williams, I watched Pimp Chronicles, and then I was watching Patrice O'Neal. And I was just thinking, right? I was just thinking as I'm watching, laughing at the jokes, yada, 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 and just thinking. And it came to me that I realized, and I've seen other people say this, that the comedy that we grew up with, the comedy of the past, so the fantasy aspects of the comedy is our reality now. And what I mean when I say that is the dramatic, hyperbolic, stupid aspects or stupid jokes that comedians used to make, movies used to make, TV shows used to make. Those aspects, the really, really drawn up, stupid aspects of those movies and comedians and etc., is actually reality now. And I'll give you an example, right? I watched Anger Management for the first time, it was yesterday. And because I kept seeing it, you know how you go on YouTube Shorts or you're on Instagram Reels And if you watch enough movie clips, it'll just keep popping up. I've seen clips for anger management for like, I don't even know how long, right? And it looked like a really funny movie. And so I said, you know what, let me go watch it. So I went and I watched it on Prime. And I was watching it. And if you haven't seen it, it's a good movie. It's one of those movies that's good, bad. Because I think Adam Sandler is the one who directed it. I don't know. I'm assuming just because he's the main lead. And so anyways, it's one of those movies that's good because of how stupid it is or bad, right? It's not Dumb and Dumber. It's its own kind of flavor, I guess. It's an acquired taste, if you will, right? And so anyways, I decided to watch it, and it was, it was funny. I was laughing at some of the stupid parts. I was getting cringed out at some of the older aspects of the movies that they used to make and whatnot. And so anyways, there is a part in the very, very beginning, and so spoilers, if you planned on watching this extremely old movie, there's a part where a flight attendant is walking, up and down, and Adam Sandler asks for a headset. Flight attendant walks back and she is talking to her coworker, ignoring him, not getting him the headset. And so he keeps on, asking her over and over again, hey, can you please get my headset? Hey, can you please get my headset? So she comes back and the first thing that she says is, excuse me, sir, I need you to lower your voice. The country is having a hard time right now. I don't need this. You need to lower your voice. And he's like trying to be passive. He's trying to be cool about it, right? Because he has what's called implosive anger, which is like you bottle it up and then you explode. And so he's trying to be cool about it. And she just keeps saying that over and over. Our country's going through a hard time. Our country's going through a hard time. And then the flight marshal walks up and he's like, what's going on here? Are we having a problem? Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, no, I'm not having a problem. And he goes, what's wrong with you guys? And the flight marshal is black and the flight attendant is white. And he goes, you guys? What are you trying to say? He's like, no, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean it like that. He's like, I won't accept any racism on my plane, right? And so you should definitely go watch it. That's a really bad summary. It's a lot funnier if you go watch it. He ends up even tasing him because he's like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? I'm not angry. And then the flight marshal tases him. And so let's put this into perspective. Let's put this into what this is. This is a movie, right? And an older movie too. And so what I mean the reason why I'm being specific is because older movies used to be extremely, what's the word? I guess just out there, right? They would do excessively stupid things because that was the humor, especially Adam Sandler, right? And so this is Adam Sandler's idea of an extremely stupid situation that would come across funny because of how stupid it is, right? That could happen today. That could happen any time within the last 8 years, within the last 10 years, even 9 years, right? Like 8 to 9 years. Within the last 8 to 9 years, that same exact scene could happen and it would be believable. It wouldn't even cross people's mind that this actually happened, that there was an actual case that somebody got arrested for something so ridiculous. And there would be proof too. There would be proof. There would be people recording on the plane and it would look stupid and it would be totally believable that could actually happen. And it was making me think just how far gone we are, right? Like if there's any proof that you needed to prove how absolutely absurd people are nowadays, that's the proof, right? That we can do a quote unquote roast of a comedian and make jokes about him being in the Epstein files and the Diddy files and this, that, and the third about all of the disgusting stuff they do, right? We could crack jokes, make all types of fun, say all types of things, right, that you would get in trouble for had you say it, or said it prior, right? Like they were saying words like gay and retarded and, making racist jokes and whatnot, right? And that's all good and fun, right? Make your jokes that you want to make. But had you said that not too long ago, you would have gotten in a lot of trouble. There would have been a lot of problems. There would have been, right? Or even if you were just a normal person, right? If you weren't a celebrity, if you weren't somebody of notoriety, right? Oh no, it would be over. The whole world would blow up if you dared say any of those things. But now it's cool. Now it's cool because they released the Epstein files and we make jokes about that. Now we use the word gay and retarded again, right? Like, what? Like, what are you talking about, right? Like, and the reason why I even bring these things up is just to prove how absurd it's gotten. Just to, not that you needed any proof, right? Like I'm sure you obviously, everybody knows. You can't, there's no way that you can escape it, right? You literally are forced, like in the most literal sense, you're forced to know how absurd it is, just to, I guess, add salt to the wound. I don't even know, but I just thought that was interesting. I thought it was so interesting that you could go back and watch any of the stupid movies that you grew up watching, right? Like just pick like any really stupid, what was, I don't even remember what they were called, like parodies almost, right? They're kind of almost parodies of situations that happen in real life. And just, man, you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed to see what's happening in the movie and think that stuff like that could be taken very seriously now. And so anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what movies you guys grew up watching, all of the classics, because I love classics and I honestly haven't got to watch enough, right? There's plenty of classics I could choose, but I just either don't know the names or can't find them. And so anyways, if you have any classics that I should watch, any stupid movies, just movies in general, let me know what you think down below. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching.